Good afternoon. Welcome to Magnolia, Arkansas, Columbia County, south of Camden on Highway 79. We are underneath a speaker, so you're going to hear that PA announcer a lot more than you're going to hear me probably. That might be a good thing, but we are glad to be with you. Jonathan Wolf here with Wes O'Hara. Jake Moore going to be with us in a few minutes as well. We're going to get a broadcast in. We hope. We're watching the weather very, very carefully. We've got a lot of equipment out that doesn't sit well in water, so we'll do the best we can. If we have to cut the broadcast off, we'll just have to cut it off, but we'll do our best to bring it to you. We're having conflicts with our home plate camera. We've got a cable that got messed up last night after getting the ball bent the cable, and when it hit it, it's all kind of crazy. We haven't had time to replace it, so we'll try to make that work. But we're going to try to bring you this baseball game against the top two teams in the 8-4A conference. Magnolia 3-1 in conference. They are 7-2 on the year. And Camden Fairview, of course, after the win last night against Hamburg, they moved to 8-2 on the season, 5-0 in conference play. And they are the cream of the crop right now in the 8-4A. We will see if that stays the case this afternoon, if the Cardinals can win a ball game, and we hope that they will. We're going to take a break. We got starting lineups in the ball game right now. It's the national anthem. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. We are back, but we're having some technical difficulties with cameras. We are underway, though, as Martavius Thomas, leadoff batter for the Cardinals, steps in. He has a 1-1 count, and the next pitch is high fastball for a strike. We'll try to get our cameras working. We'll do our best to bring you the game, though. Thomas comes in batting .433, 3 doubles, 17 runs. He does have 13 stolen bases. Next pitch is off just a little bit. 2-2 count to Thomas, pitcher for Magnolia, Seth Edwards. Next pitch is grounded to the first baseman. Good play over there by the first baseman, Nielsen. And that is 1 out right there. Tanner Nielsen, a senior. He made the play, 3 unassisted, and that is the first out in the ball game. Next batter for the Cardinals, A.J. Smith. He digs in with 1 out. Gunnar Branch is on deck, and we will get to that shortly. But first, Smith comes in batting .357, 3 doubles and a triple, and been playing some pretty good baseball at the plate lately. He takes ball 1 low from Edwards. This game started at 4:30. There's a ball hit out of play out to the right side. The game was scheduled to start at 5, but due to the weather, we moved it up, or it was moved up rather. There's a breaking pitch that falls nicely into the zone. Strike number 2, 1-2 is the count. Quickly working, Edwards does. Pitch down the middle, strike 3, and Smith is down on strikes looking. So quickly 2 outs in this game, in this first inning to the Cardinals, and that brings in Gunnar Branch. Branch up in the lineup by 1 spot, looking to get things heated up. Pitch is low, breaking pitch falls in the dirt behind the plate. Branch batting .179. It does have 14 runs, but surely wanted to get the bat going a little bit better here. Mid part of the season, pitch is low, ball 2. Wind is picking up, as you probably hear in our microphone. And again, we're watching weather, but right now it's dry, and we're underway. Another pitch low, so Branch takes the count 3-0, pardon me. And he is going to dig in with Trip O'Hara standing in the on-deck circle. Here comes the pitch. Strike across the plate. A little up in the zone, but umpire behind the plate thought it was good. It looked pretty good from here as well. Again, we apologize for not having an angle on home plate at the moment. We will do our best to get there. Next pitch comes in. Breaking pitch falls across the plate. Gunnar not swinging. Strike 2. So Edwards has worked the count back full. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Next pitch, grounded, back up the middle, shortstop, fields it, comes across, throw, not there. Oh my goodness, what a terrible call. He didn't tag him. I'm sorry, that was not a good call at all. Not a good call at all, and I'm going to just be honest where my angle is. The throw took the first baseman off the bag. He tried a swipe tag, never touched Branch. Umpires are going to converse, but that was not a very good call, I will have to say. But that's what happens sometimes when you go on the road. You have to play with it. So it is 3 up, 3 down. Branch is out. We'll come back and give you the starting lineup for Magnolia and the defensive alignment for the Cardinals. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. Back in Magnolia, middle of the first inning, the Cardinals could not get anything going. 3 up, 3 down against the pitcher Edwards for Magnolia. Again, we apologize for our camera issues. We had a cable break last night. We thought we had it working, but it is not working. And then we got another camera that's fouled up on us as well. But we got one going, and you can see right now Jeff Neal getting his final toss as he's on the mound today. Neal comes in 19 2/3 innings pitched. He is 2-0, has a 2.13 or 2.14 ERA, is 22 strikeouts, 11 walks, and he'll be facing a good Magnolia squad led by Eli Fields. Fields, the shortstop. He is a senior, and he digs in from the right side of the plate. Dalen Blanchard and Tanner Nielsen, the top 3 in the order for Magnolia. Neal last pitched against El Dorado. That was last Friday. Did not get a decision in that one. No decision. There's a good-looking pitch at the knees, just a little low. Ball 1. 1-0 count to Fields. Fields a smooth fielder at shortstop. There's a ball lifted out to left center field. Thomas on the move. It's going to fall down, though. And Fields has a single to lead off the game for Magnolia. So that brings up Dalen Blanchard. Blanchard, the catcher, he's a sophomore. He will dig in with a runner on first base. Defensive alignment behind the plate, Carson McKinney. He is the catcher this afternoon. Trip O'Hare's over at first. A.J. Smith at second. Gunnar Branch is at third. And Richard Clardy is at shortstop. Here's the pitch to Blanchard. High, ball 1. Out in the left field is A.J. Alsobrook. He gets the start in left field this afternoon. Martavius Thomas is in center field, and Michael Sewell will be playing in right field. Next pitch is in on Blanchard. That is strike 1 from Neal. Look back over at Fields, no throw, and he's back safely. Neal on Friday pitched 3 2/3 innings. There's a breaking pitch. Fields was off running, and he is up safely with a stolen base. So it's a 2-1 count. Runner at second base now. Big lead from Fields, no run. Ball lifted out to left center field. That's going to travel all the way to the fence. Hits the fence. Fields is going to score. And Blanchard is at second with a stand-up double. And Magnolia is on the board. So 2 well-hit balls off of Neal to lead this bottom half of the first inning. 1-0 is the score.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 12, Tanner Nielsen.
Now batting for Magnolia is the first baseman, Tanner Nielsen. He is a senior, and he bats with the runner on second base. Pitch falls across on the bottom half of the zone for strike 1. Next pitch coming. That is ball high. So 1-1 count. Neal laboring a little bit this early part of the game. There's a pitch in the dirt. Good block by McKinney. That was a great job of keeping that ball in front of him. It is a 2-1 count. Next pitch. Jeffrey delivers home. Thomas on the run, makes a great catch on the line drive for out number 1. That ball struck hard again. That's 3 hard hit balls in a row for Magnolia. That one did not result in anything positive for Magnolia, except it was a hard line drive. First out. That brings up the sophomore Hunter Buford. He's the third baseman. And ball gets away from McKinney. Runner advances to third base now. Throw down to third base. Ball's going to go to the outfield, but Alsobrook was there to back it up. A good job by Alsobrook to back it up and keep that runner at third base. That could have been disastrous there. That ball was in the dirt, came off of McKinney's chest pad over to the left, and Blanchard moved up to third. Whop it. Next pitch is in on Buford. Strike one, 1-1 the count. Out of the windup, Neal delivers. Oh, good breaking pitch. Buford was way, way out in front of that one. And a good-looking pitch and a good block by Carson McKinney. That ball was in the dirt in front of the plate. Buford was out on his front leg, swinging over the top of it. Hit off the pad of McKinney. He kept it in front. Here's the 1-2. Good-looking pitch. It was outside, though. Good slide over by McKinney again. So it is 2-2. One out and runner at third base. Next pitch coming. Another breaking pitch, and Buford is down on strikes again. Had him fooled, and a good job by Jeff to get the strikeout. So 2 outs now. Going to try to limit the damage. Xander Taylor bats. He's the DH. And he is going to bat. New runner coming in. Kane Key, I believe, is the name. He's coming in to run for Blanchard. Blanchard, the catcher, go in and get his gear on. Here comes the first pitch from Neal. Ball's hit to the left side. That's going to be in the hole. Nope. AJ's got it. Going to make the throw over to first. The out is made. And what a tough play. Trip O'Hara dove for it. AJ Smith was behind him. He fielded it. And a good job by Jeff to get over on first base to cover, tag the base, and that is the out. But 1 run does score on 2 hits and no errors, 1 left on base. It's 1-0 Magnolia. We get at the top of the second. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. Back for the second inning. And the Cardinals bring up Trip O'Hara, McKinney, and Neal scheduled to bat. Strike 1 to O'Hara. As Seth Edwards goes back to work, he had a clean first inning. Next pitch coming. A little bit low, ball 1. Edwards, right-handed pitcher. Junior, he deals another one low. Ball 2. Gets his sign, now he delivers again. That ball swung on and missed. O'Hara could not connect. It is a 2-2 count now. Ooh, good-looking pitch. Must have been a little outside, and catcher was set up out there, and it's a 3-2 count. Here comes the 3-2 in the dirt. O'Hara is on with a walk. Edwards spiked that one in the ground.
Coming back for the Cardinals, number 7, Carson McKinney.
And so the Cardinals have their first base runner of the ball game. That brings up Carson McKinney. McKinney swinging a hot bat lately. Pitch inside, ball 1. McKinney batting .292. He has a .419 on base percentage. Yesterday, McKinney had a couple of hits, scored a couple of runs. In the game against El Dorado, he had a couple of hits. Here comes the next one. Big cut from McKinney. Could not connect. Strike 1. Edwards out of the stretch now. O'Hara with his lead pitch. Breaking pitch falls in the dirt. It is ball 2. Still trying to work on cameras. We'll get you one here in a minute. Hopefully next pitch coming. Ball fouled off to the right side. We'll do it again. 2-2 here. McKinney swings and drives one out to center field. That ball is going to be caught. It was hit on a line, and the center fielder, Edwards, made a good catch coming in, but that ball was a shot off the bat of McKinney. He is swinging that bat well.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 2.
Just one of those hard hit outs, though. But I always like to see those hard hits. They're liable to start falling. One out now. That brings up the pitcher, Jeffrey Neal. He comes in batting .238, but his on base percentage is .579. He leads the team in walks. Pitch outside for ball 1. Thomas, Jason Thomas, the right fielder, is way off the line. Pitch high and outside for ball number 2. We've seen Neal take it down the line several times. Be a good thing right here. 2-0 pitch coming. And falls across for a strike. Next pitch is O'Hara's on the move. He is in safely at second base with a stolen base. That last pitch was a strike. It's 2-2. But Cardinals have a runner in scoring position. Here comes the 2-2. Neal fouls it back to the backstop. Here comes the breaking pitch. It's hit to the right side. First baseman boots it. Neal trying to beat him there. He does not. O'Hara gets over to third, though. Ball kind of got deep on the first baseman, and he got it between his legs.
Number 12, Camden Fairview.
But there is a runner at third base with 2 outs. And that brings Camden Fairview to the plate. He's DHing this afternoon. He's looking to get things going. Pitch on the inside corner for a strike. Base hit, scores a run, ties this ball game. It's 1-0 in favor of the Panthers. Here comes the next one. Swung on, fouled up, and out of play. On deck if he gets a chance is A.J. Alsobrook. There's a line drive, base hit. And that will score a run. That ball just over the leaping fields at shortstop. And a big hit by Camden Fairview plates the run and ties this ball game. Great job by Fairview to go with the pitch. A good line drive, a level swing. It just got over the leaping fields. But now that brings up A.J. Alsobrook. He's getting the start in left field. Batting from the left side. There's a swing and a miss, a high fastball. And it is strike one. Here comes the next one from Edwards. A bunt laid down left side, goes just foul. Not a bad bunt at all, except it just fell off the foul line by about a foot. So now, in the hole 0-2, Rashard Clardy stands on deck, looking for his chance. Here comes the 0-2. It's a breaking pitch outside. Good eye by the sophomore. These two teams, again, top of the 8-4A. Magnolia hasn't played quite the schedule that Fairview has. Pitch low and outside, ball two. Fairview is 5-0 in conference. Magnolia has only played 4 games. They're 3-1. Their loss was to Star City. We'll see Star City on Thursday back at Camden Yards. Here's the 2-2 in the dirt. Alsobrook has worked the count back full. And Clardy, who's been swinging a hot bat, wants his chance. Clardy had a great game last night. I'd like to continue that here. But here's Alsobrook, 3-2 count, runner going. That ball is driven out to left center field. The left center fielder's on the move. He does make the catch. And that will end the inning. Hard hit ball, though. A couple of hard hit balls by the Cardinals. They score a run on one hit, no errors, and one left on base. It's 1-1 as we go to the bottom of the second. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. All right, bottom of the second. It is a tie ball game, 1-1. Neal back on the mound for his second inning of work. First pitch is a little outside to the batter. This is Cade Browning. Browning leading things off. Watch a strike one on the inside corner. Here comes the next pitch. Breaking pitch is a beauty just off the corner outside, though. Could not get Brandon to chase, and it's a 2-1 count. Pitch outside there, and it is now a 3-1 count. 3-1 pitch coming. Ball fouled off. So it's a 3-2 pitch coming. There it is. Line drive back up the middle. Another hard hit ball. And a single. Magnolia has hit
Now batting for the Panthers, number 3,
5
Ethan
hard
Franks.
shots off of Neal. Only able to score 1 run. So that brings up the batter, Ethan Franks, the senior left fielder. He bats with the runner on first, no outs here in the bottom of the second. Check on the runner, and he is back safely. Here comes the pitch. Runner is going. Ball is fouled behind, and they'll redo it. An 0-1 count, no outs. Runner, big lead, not going this time. Pitch is in the dirt to the backstop. Oh, man, I was going to say we got the camera working all of a sudden, but it won't stay on. We got a bad cable, folks, and I apologize, but we couldn't replace it in time. If we could, we'd keep that shot right there. It is a 1-1 count, though. Here's the pitch. Bunt attempt. He does not connect, so it is a strike. 1-2 is the count. Runner at second. He got on by the leadoff single. Line shot up the middle. Pitch coming, breaking pitch. Hit out to Clardy on a soft line drive. Clardy makes the catch.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 11.
And so that is an out by Franks. 1 out here, and Jason Thomas, the right fielder, digs in. Thomas, a senior. Ooh, nice job on the changeup right there. And Thomas was way out in front of it. Ball lined out to center field. That's going to hit the grass. Thomas comes up, makes the play. But runners are now at the corners. For Tanner Edwards, a center fielder. Edwards, a junior.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 8, Tanner Edwards.
He has wanted to drive one in. 1 out here. Defensive play calls by the Cardinals. And not a very big lead over at first by Thomas. You got the speedy runner at third. Good play, Tapper back to Neal. He looks the runner back at third, makes the play at first, and so a good defensive play. 1-3, and the Cardinals have 2 outs. But the top of the order coming up, Eli Fields. Fields a hard line drive to left center field to lead things off. He scored the run for Magnolia. He bats again here. He watches a pitch outside. Heavy clouds in the area. No rain yet. Pitch coming way outside. Here comes the 2-0 pitch to Fields. Big cut. He could not connect. Next pitch coming. Ooh, nice job with the changeup. Had Fields way out in front. And he's got him at 2-2 now with 2 outs, 2 on. Jeff's changeup really working well. Here comes the next pitch. He tries it again and gets him. And Fields goes down on strikes, and the Cardinals get out of the jam, leaving 2 runners in scoring position. So after 2, it's tied at 1. We go to the top of the 3rd. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. Top of the 3rd inning here in Magnolia. This game is tied at 1. Cardinals work themselves out of a jam. Good pitching by Jeffrey Neal. And good defense as well. They left a couple runners stranded. 2nd and 3rd. Now the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning with their number 9 batter, Richard Clardy. Batting .385, has 2 doubles and 2 triples. Really swinging a hot bat. He swings and misses at 1 and takes strike 2 there. Folks, we do apologize about the camera situation. We've got the home plate camera, but I don't know why it won't stay connected. Not sure you really want to look at that when it keeps coming on and off. Here comes the pitch. That ball is going to hit Clardy on the left arm. And that is a base runner here in the 3rd inning. So the Cardinals, opportunity here with no outs, and the top of the order coming, Martavius Thomas. Cardinals have been hit by a lot of pitches lately. But, hey, it gives us base runners. We'll take them how we can get them. So Thomas batting, he grounded out to the first baseman to lead the game off. He now pops 1 foul out of play. Got word that the Lady Cardinals playing the Lady Panthers here in Magnolia this afternoon, tied 1-1 in the 3rd inning, I believe was the report. So Edwards, 3rd inning of work. He's got a runner on first. He's working out of the stretch. Thomas batting. Here is the pitch. Breaking pitch in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, Blanchard. And it's a 1-1 count. Check on the runner over at first. No throw. Clardy back. Thomas, A.J. Smith. And if anybody's on, do anything, it's Gunnar Branch. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Blanchard being a big wall back there for the Panthers. It is a 2-1 count. Here comes the next one. That pitch is outside. Thomas has a 3-1 count. Hitters count here with a runner at first base. A lot of room out on the line down first base as Thomas scooted way over, but that pitch is low, and Thomas works a walk. And the Cardinals in business with runners at first and second here in the third inning, 1-1 game. A.J. Smith comes to the plate. He struck out looking back in the first. Pitch coming. Ooh, inside corner for a strike. You got Clardy on second, Thomas on first. A lot of speed. Base hit, you would think, does score 1 if it's hit in the right spot. Maybe 2 if it's hit in a better spot. There's a line drive out to center field, but right to Edwards at center field. No tag as the throw comes in. It's offline, but not chancing it. Not wanting to make a double play out of it. So 1 out. Tell you what, both these teams are hitting the ball very hard this afternoon. Just a lot of them going right to somebody. So that brings up Gunnar Branch. He grounded out. There's a ball hit to the left side. I think that's a fair ball. It is. That's going to get by. And Clardy's going to come in and score. Thomas is being held up at third. And Branch has himself an RBI single to put the Cardinals ahead. Boy, that ball rode the line all the way down past the base, out of the reach of the third baseman, Buford. And so the Cardinals take advantage of a hit by pitch and a walk and get a run in, and they're still in business with 1 out. Runners at the corners, and Trip O'Hara coming to the plate. Good to see Branch get that hit there. Drive the run in. Now the pitch coming. Big cut by O'Hara, but he's a little bit behind the pitch from Edwards. Branch at first. Thomas at third. Pitch coming way high. And it's a 1-1 count. These guys know what's on the line. Not just bragging rights, but staying at the top of the conference. Pitch high again, ball 2. Edwards comes set. Now he comes home. Pitch low. And that is ball 3. $16 pitches in the inning for Edwards, 57 overall. We're in the third inning. There's a pitch, strike. Good looking pitch right there. So the count is 3-2 on O'Hara. Payoff pitch coming. Runner going. Ball is low, and it is a walk. And Coach Beeson for the Panthers wants to come visit with his pitcher. The Cardinals have the bases loaded now. And looking to do more damage. We're so glad you're with us here on this Tuesday afternoon. Again, heavy clouds in the area, no rain falling right now. We hope it stays away. If it does come a pretty good shower, we will probably just have to cut it off. That's all we can tell you. We got several dollars laying out here in the open, and we got to do the best we can so we can bring you more baseball games. But right now, we're going to keep trucking along and hopefully catch a Redbird winner on a Tuesday afternoon. Carson McKinney will come to the plate when the meeting at the mound is over. He had a hard line drive to the center fielder Edwards for a loud out back in the second. But now he has a chance to do some damage. He has done a lot of damage lately with runners on.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 7, Carson McKinney.
And he's got a chance to do something here with the bases loaded. So you got Thomas at third, Branch at second, O'Hara at first, and a swing and a miss on a high fastball. And it's an 0-1 count. Next pitch coming. Ball popped up. Foul, out of play. Hits off of the booth. So a couple of fastballs. McKinney swings and misses at one, fouls one off. Now he sees much here. Here comes the pitch. It is a breaking pitch. McKinney reached up to get it. It was high, never wanted to break down, but he hit a pretty hard shot. Foul, out of play. So it's still an 0-2 count. Next pitch coming from Edwards. Another high pitch. That is ball number one. Jeffrey Neal is on deck, but here comes the pitch to McKinney. Another high fastball. He fouls it off behind. Here comes the 1-2. It's high, ball two. Here's the 2-2 now to McKinney. He swings and misses on a good pitch from Edwards. And that will be the second out. So now Jeffrey Neal comes to the plate. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Chance to help himself here. Cardinals have a 2-1 lead. But a hit would really do some damage. Strike called on the pitch from Edwards. Next pitch coming.
Hey, make him come set.
1-1 pitch coming from Neal. Oh, swing and a miss. Good pitch. Fooled him just a little bit. So Edwards fighting back, trying to help the Panthers out. Neal wanted to help the Cardinals. Here's the pitch. Just a little bit high. That was a close pitch right there. Neal has a good eye. He, again, leads the team in with 13 walks. Not looking to do that here. Here's the pitch. It's high. Now it's a 3-2 count. He has nowhere to put him. So 3-2, big pitch coming right here to Neal. Pitch outside, and Neal whiffs at it, and the Cardinals go down. So Edwards gets out of the jam, but 1 run does score on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left on base. It is 2-1 in favor of the Cardinals. We go to the bottom of the third. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. Back to Magnolia, the third inning of play, bottom of the third. Panthers coming to the plate. Dalen Blanchard, he bats. Leading things off. He doubled back in the first. Had a hard shot out to left center field. He watched his ball too. The first one was in the dirt. Here comes the 2-0 from Neal. That's high and outside. Ball number 3. Strike across the plate for the 38th pitch of the ball game for Neal. Been pretty efficient. Ball outside, and Blanchard works a walk here to lead off the third inning. Lead-off walks are killers.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 12.
Creates a little bit of trouble on the stress on the defense. Clardy comes to talk with Neal at the plate, at the mound. Tanner Nielsen coming to the plate now for Magnolia with a runner on first. Nielsen lined out to Thomas in center field in the first inning. Runner not going, strike called on a high fastball. I would think so. It was up in the zone, but strike was called. 0-1 pitch, runner going. Ball fouled out of play. Good. 0-2 here on Nielsen. Wide stance from Nielsen. He's ready. Pitch is coming. It's hit to the left side through the hole for a single. Also, Brook picks it up and brings it in. Good piece of hitting by Nielsen. So a walk, a single, and that brings up Hunter Buford. Buford struck out swinging rather. And I would say that we will see a heavy dose of breaking pitches right here. We'll see if Buford can make an adjustment. He was out on his front foot a whole lot in that first at bat. Pitch coming. Off speed, it's fouled off. Looked like maybe a changeup that hung up there just a little bit. Buford, just a sophomore, playing third base. Three sophomores in the lineup for the Panthers. Runners at first and second, no outs. We're in the third of a 2-1 ball game in favor of the Cardinals. Another pitch, runner not going, throw down to third. Everybody's back where they were. It was a good-looking pitch, but that time Buford was able to lay off of it. So a 1-1 time called. Here comes the pitch. Ball lifted out to center field. Thomas on the move. Back. He makes a great catch. Throw comes in, and a wonderful job by Thomas to make a great catch over the back. I don't know if you could see it on that. Were you here on this camera? Oh, you might have been able to pick that up. He was at the fence just about, and he makes an over-the-shoulder catch. The runner at second, Blanchard, he was not prepared for tagging up, and he had to go back. Good job of getting the ball in, and no runner scored. Now ball hit to Clardy. He fields it over to Smith at second, over to first, and it is a double play. The double play gets the Cardinals out of the inning and leave a runner stranded. Great defense by the Cardinals, something Coach Keith said at the beginning of the season was going to be a highlight of this team. We've seen some ups and downs with it, but right now that is a great inning of defense for the Cardinals, and it remains 2-1 as the Cardinals come to bat in the top of the fourth. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. Headed to the top of the fourth, the Camden Fairview Cardinals lead the Magnolia Panthers 2-1 in a 8-4A conference game. And it has been a good one so far, folks. We're glad you're with us. Right now, the home plate cam is working. We're excited about that. Maybe it will keep on working. First pitch to Kevin Fain, who had an RBI single back in the second inning. Next pitch is hit out to left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Now he's going to round first, looking to go for two. Throw's going to come in. Fain is in with a double. And the Cardinals starting to put a little offense together to go along with their defense today.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 20, A.J. Osselbrook.
So now A.J. Osselbrook comes to the plate. He digs in, going to try to do something with Fain out on second base. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Let's go, AJ. Find it.
Edwards delivers the next one. There's a line drive through the hole on the left side. Fain coming around third, but he's going to be held up as the defense was there. Also, Brooks going to advance on the throw. Good heads-up base running by the sophomore. And the Cardinals in big business with second and third, no outs. That's good heads-up base running right there by Osselbrook. He gets a single. The throw came home. It was not on line. The catcher was able to make the catch, but on the throw, Osselbrook takes second. So now Clardy, who again swinging a hot bat, digs in. He got hit by a pitch in the third inning and scored a run. Next pitch from Edwards, swung on and missed. That pitch a little bit up, and he was a little bit underneath it. That pitch hits Clardy on the foot. Looked like a breaking pitch that just got away. And so Clardy hit by a pitch for the second time tonight, but it loads the bases with Thomas coming to the plate. So Cardinals looking to add to their one-run lead and give them a little bit of comfort. There's a ball hit to the left side. Good play by the first baseman. He's going to come home and get Fain at the plate. Thomas is at first. All runners advance, but one out on the play at the plate. Good play by the first baseman. He caught that ball before it went foul and made the throw home and got the out. First pitch to A.J. Smith is a ball. Next pitch comes across as a strike. Edwards deals again. Swing and a miss, strike two. So a 1-2 count to Smith. Here comes a pitch in the dirt. Good block by Blanchard. He has been a wall for the Panthers. Edwards has struggled a little bit keeping the ball out of the dirt. There's a pitch, ball lifted. That's going to go out to center field. Also, Brooke is there for the tag. The center fielder made a long run. It was just not too far from the dirt, so no chance right there for him to tag up. You'd run yourself potentially into an out, even with also Brooks' speed. So it is an out. And the Cardinals, with the bases loaded, only have scored one run. Haven't scored a run. And they now have two outs. Branch, he digs in, had an RBI single back in the third. Cardinals left the bases loaded in the third. Looking to do something different. Ball hit to the left side. Buford picks it up. He's trying to make a tag. He cannot do it, and everybody's safe. It was a hard shot ball. Buford couldn't field it cleanly. He tried to pick it up and tag Clardy. Clardy a little bit too quick to the base. It's hard to, from my perspective, it was hard to say it was what it was. We couldn't really see the play. I just saw him get up and try to tag.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 24.
So it's going to go down as an RBI single. And O'Hara now bats with the bases loaded and 2 outs. There's a line drive just out of the reach of the second baseman. 1 run in. Thomas has, Thomas is pulled up. Looks like he's grabbing his hamstring. We do have a run across the board. We got time on the field as Thomas was running towards second. He's grabbing that left hamstring. 2 runs have been plated here. An RBI single right there by O'Hara. 2 runs in the inning so far. And the bases remain loaded. So talking with Thomas, and looks like we're going to have a new pitcher in this ball game as well, as Coach Beeson is out on the mound. And a new pitcher in the ball game. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and get you caught up. It's 4-1 in favor of the Cardinals in the 4th inning. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. All right, we are back with a new pitcher in the ball game, Tanner Nielsen. Martavius Thomas still stands on third base. And Carson McKinney at the plate. Nielsen comes in, taking over for Seth Edwards. Buford goes to first base, and the third baseman is Seth Edwards. Here's the pitch. McKinney grounds one over to shortstop. It's a slow roller. Fields cannot make the play. And another run has scored for the Cardinals. Fields had to rush up, try to pick that up off the grass. It got away from him.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 2.
And so Thomas scores. There's a pitch low. And that is Jeffrey Neal batting. Next pitch coming, swing and miss. So it's a 1-1 count. Next pitch coming. Ooh, nice breaking pitch from Nielsen. And Neal was handcuffed. He just didn't make a good swing. It was a tough pitch. So 1-2 count. Neal watches a ball low. Neal, the 9th batter in the inning. 2-2 count. Here comes the next pitch, a breaking pitch. Neal swings and misses. So the Cardinals leave the bases loaded for the second time tonight. But they do score 3, and this game is 5-1 in favor of the Cardinals as we go to the bottom of the 4th. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. He'll get in his final warm-ups as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Cardinals up 5-1 in this one. We're able to plate 3 in the top of the 4th. 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, 3 left on base. And now batting for Magnolia in the 4th is Cade Browning. He singled, was stranded at 3rd back in the 2nd inning. Neal, 47 pitches. Ball 1. Ball 2 outside. Defense in the bottom of the 3rd was key. There's a strike from Neal. And that led to some good offense in the top of the 4th for the Cardinals. Takes this game 5-1. There's a ball high. 3-1 is the count. Neal quickly working. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off.
Something to hit. Come on.
3-2 pitch now to Browning. Ooh, good looking pitch, and Browning heads down to first base, much to the groans of the Cardinals fans. That brings up Ethan Franks. He lined out to the shortstop, Clardy, in the 2nd. Pitch coming, Franks watches strike 1. Runner at first, big lead, not going, pitch coming, strike 2 on Franks. And a good looking pitch, little changeup that stayed up in the zone but found the strike zone the umpire liked. Here comes the next one. Oh, another off-speed pitch, and Franks, not a very good swing, and that's a strikeout. Strikeout number 3 rather, for Neal. Jason Thomas comes up. He lined a single in the gap on the left side of the infield. Stranded at first in the 2nd inning. Here's the next pitch. Ball fouled. Runner at first is Browning. He got on by a walk. There's a pitch, grounded to the left side. It's going to be just out of the reach of Branch. That is a base hit for Jason Thomas, his 2nd of the day. That ball just bounced down the line. Branch was playing a little bit off the line there.
Number 8, Tanner Edwards.
And so now Tanner Edwards comes to the plate. He grounded back to the pitcher in the 2nd inning. On a good defensive play by Neal. Watched the runner back to 3rd and then made the throw over to 1st. Ended up getting out of that jam in the 2nd. Here comes the pitch. Strike called. Edwards not swinging. Thankful our home plate cam is working right now. We're going to just pray it up. Thanks to Jim Golden Ford Lincoln for sponsoring that camera as well. Here comes the pitch. Boy, when Neal throws that off-speed pitch well, these Panthers are way out in front of it. Another case right there is Edwards out on his front foot. He moves up in the box here. Try to help himself out. Here's the pitch in the dirt, goes off the left shoulder of McKinney. Runners will advance, so not a real good pitch right there. But no runs, of course, scored. Still a chance to get out of this. 1 out here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd now. Out of the windup, Neal goes to Edwards. Here's the pitch. Again off speed, and again Edwards is out in front. This time he does make contact with it, and it goes back out of play. Good crowd here on hand in Magnolia. Everybody out while it's dry. Maybe we can get this game finished up and the JV game. Here's the pitch. There's a ball hit out to Smith at second base. He makes the play, run does score. So we trade a run for an out. That shows you that wild pitch hurts you a little bit right there. Is allowed the force to go away. You couldn't get a double play, and then, of course, allowed a run to score. But it is 2 outs, runner on third, and Eli Fields up at the plate. He had a single, scored a run in the first, struck out looking in the second. Bats here in the fourth. Here comes the pitch. Big swing, fouled out of play.
Play defense. Come on.
Fields digs back in, the senior. Off-speed pitch, it goes outside though. 2-1 count. Here comes the next one from Neal. Off speed, falls out of the zone again. And that brings the count 3-1. Fastball is low, and Fields will walk. Give the Panthers another base runner. It's runners at the corners now for Dalen Blanchard.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 27, Dalen Blanchard.
Blanchard doubled, was stranded at third in the first. He walked, was stranded at second in the third. And Coach Keith wants to have a visit with his senior pitcher and all of the infield. So they'll have a little talk here. Panthers have put one across the plate here in the fourth. 5-2 the score, but you don't want to give them any life. You got to come out, make good pitches, have good defense. The Cardinals have played good defense this afternoon. You got to let the defense do their work. Of course, most pitchers want to go out there and strike everybody out, and when you're throwing a changeup like Neal's been throwing tonight and the Panthers are out in front, you feel pretty good about it. But you start playing too much, start getting right off the zone, don't get the calls, then you get runners on base. And that's where we are right now. Thomas is over at third. He got on by single. But we've already had 2 walks in the inning for Neal, and runners at the corners now. So I'm sure in that visit there was a little defensive discussion too on how things would go should the runner go from first. So we'll see how that's played. Here's Neal coming set, looking, no runner going. Breaking pitch, or rather changeup, falls off the plate for ball 1. Struggling a little bit to hit spots here in the fourth inning. There's a fastball swung on by Blanchard, fouled back to the screen.
Come on, get ahead now. Come on.
And miracle of all miracles, all the cameras started working. We're only in the fourth inning. It's okay. They were on there. They thought the game started at 5. Here comes the pitch from Neal. Oh, there's that changeup that's so effective. Blanchard swung over the top, and it's a 1-2 count. So he's got Blanchard where he wants him. He's seen pretty much everything Neal has to offer. It's a 1-2 pitch. Neal gets his sign from McKinney. Comes set and comes home. Ball popped up. That ball is going to go out of play. And it is a foul ball. Cardinals 5 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Magnolia 2 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. A lot of hard hit baseballs in this one.
Win the battle right here, too. Come on.
Here comes the 1-2 again. Change up that stayed up. Couldn't get it to fall in the zone. Blanchard not offering at it. 2-2 pitch. Fields going this time. Swing and a miss. And Blanchard goes down on strikes. The Cardinals get out of the jam. 1 run on 1 hit. no errors, and 2 left on base as we go to the top of the 5th. Cardinals up 5-2. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. Back to Magnolia, 5-2 the score. Cardinals on top as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Cardinals scored 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, and then got 3 across in the 4th. Have left the bases loaded in 3 innings. In 2 innings. In the last 2 innings, looking to put some more runs on the board. Pitcher right now is Tanner Nielsen. Nielsen came in last inning to replace Seth Edwards. Edwards' line was 3 2/3 innings. He gave up 6 hits, 5 runs, 4 of those earned, 3 strikeouts, and 3 walks on 88 pitches. Nielsen pitching to Fain. That pitch a little bit low and inside, but it's called a strike. There's a line or a ground ball to the right side. The second baseman picks it up, throws him out. That's Browning. But a good hit ball by Fain. He is 2 for 3. He has a single and a double, and now a ground out.
Number 20, A.J. Alsobrook.
A.J. Alsobrook comes to the plate. He is 1 for 2. Has a single and scored a run. There's a strike. Nielsen, tall, lanky right-hander, goes into his windup. Throws a little breaking pitch there, and Alsobrook is over the top. That's twice I've seen the catcher bounce the ball back to the pitcher. I don't know, maybe they practice that. Alsobrook digs back in. Here is the pitch. There's a grounder to the right side. Oh, nice play by Buford. He tosses to Nelson for the out. That was a good-looking play by the sophomore. He had to catch that kind of between hops. If he had let it bounce one more time, that would have been a tough play if he waited on it, obviously. He couldn't push it any more than he did, so he made a good play for the second out. Now Clardy comes to the plate. He has been hit twice, but he scored 2 runs as well. There's a strike. Nielsen comes in dealing here in the 5th inning, 5-2. Cardinals on top. Next pitch from Nielsen, breaking pitch. Good job of not pulling the trigger there. There's another one bounce back to the pitcher. Next pitch coming. Fastball. Clardy cannot connect with it. Here comes the pitch outside, ball 2. Nielsen has a good breaking pitch, obviously pretty good zip on his fastball. Pitch coming, breaking pitch. Clardy takes it down the right field line. That's going to drop fair. Clardy gets around first. The right fielder slips. Clardy gets into second base with a stand-up double. That ball slicing hard off the bat. He took the pitch the other way, and it fell just inside the foul line. Thomas out there slipped, but it was going to be a double, I think, the whole way. And so the Cardinals with another base runner. And now Martavius Thomas comes to the plate. He's nursing a little bit of a hamstring pain. I won't say it's an injury yet, but you can see it right there. He doesn't have a whole lot of push off that left leg. He tried to swing, and I'm not real sure if that's going to be real beneficial. Thomas digging in again. It's an 0-1 count. Takes one high. Thomas, an important cog in the wheel of these Cardinals, both offensively and defensively. We're already down a player with Robertson out. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, and you can just see Thomas grimace in pain, and he surely has no push on that left leg. And I would expect Nilsson to take advantage with a fastball here. Here comes the pitch. It is a fastball just off the plate inside, ball two. Next pitch coming from Nilsson. Breaking pitch. Thomas connects to the second baseman. Second baseman picks it up, throws him out, and that will end the inning. Cardinals do not score a run. They do have one hit, no errors, and one left on base. We go to the bottom of the fifth, 5-2. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
In the top of the fifth inning, the Cardinals score.
Bottom of the fifth inning in Magnolia. The Camden Fairview Cardinals up on the Panthers of Magnolia, 5-2. Neal back on the mound. We do have a change defensively. We'll give that to you in a moment. Here comes the first pitch from Neal. Breaking pitch falls off the plate. This is Tanner Nilsson, the pitcher, batting. He is 0 for 2. Excuse me, he's 1 for 2. He was erased on a double play in the third inning as well. So Martavius Thomas comes out. Also, Brooks slides over to center field. Sewell goes to left field, and in comes Richard Clardy defensively in right field. There's a strike from Neal. So we'll hope that Thomas's injury is not a severe injury at all. We'll have to wait and see. There's a good pitch. That was a changeup that just fell right into the zone. A good-looking pitch by Neal. And Nilsson could not do anything with it. Here comes the next pitch. There's another one. That time it's driven out to left field. That is a hard-hit ball. Sewell is on the move. It gets to the fence. Nilsson's going to get in for a double. Ball comes in. That time Nilsson was ready for the off-speed pitch. He waited on it, kept his hands back, and drove that out to left field over Sewell.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 10, Hunter Buford.
So a stand-up double to lead things off in the fifth for Nilsson, and that brings up Hunter Buford. Buford 0 for 2. He struck out, and he flew out to center field. Have a courtesy runner. Last name Dunn. I think his first name might have been Devin, if I heard correctly. He's running for Nilsson, who is the pitcher for Magnolia. Here comes the pitch. Off speed to Clardy. Clardy fields it over at shortstop. Low throw. Good pick by Tripp over at first base. And the out is made. The runner does advance. Again, Neal dealt Buford an off-speed pitch, but that time Buford was able to hang back long enough to make contact. And move the runner over. Ball lifted out to right center field. That drops off the bat of number 2, Xander Taylor. That scores a run, a base hit by Taylor. And an RBI. And Magnolia inches their way back a little bit. Cade Browning comes to the plate. He's been on twice. He's 1 for 1, has a walk, scored a run as well. So a runner at first base. Neal pitches, swing and a miss. Neal is sitting at 80 pitches, I believe. Next pitch coming. Fouled off out of play. So it's an 0-2 count. Here comes the next one, off speed, lined over to the second baseman, and that ball had a wicked spin on it. AJ couldn't get to it in time. When it hit the ground, it spun like a cue ball would on a table. You hit it on the side, and it just spun around and went the other way, and AJ couldn't make the play. So all of a sudden, Magnolia is putting a little pressure on these Cardinals here in the 5th inning. Ethan Franks comes to the plate. He struck out back in the 4th. He watches strike 1. Runners at first and second. Neal looks back to second, now comes home. Franks thought about offering, he didn't. That pitch was right about where the zone has been all night long, but could not get the call, and it's a 1-1 count. Here comes the next one. That one falls outside. Franks checks his swing again. Two-one pitch from Neal. Popped up right side over by the dugout of Magnolia. That ball is gonna just almost get caught. That ball right at the edge of the dugout. O'Hara had a long ways to run. He just about got there. Would have been a challenge, a potentially an uncomfortable dive should he have tried it there. So it's a 2-2 count on Franks. Here comes the pitch. Hit out to the shortstop. Shortstop flips to second. Second for an out. Couldn't make the play or couldn't make the throw in time. It was a slow roller to Clardy. He picked it up, tossed it to Smith at second, and so it's 2 outs, but a runner's at the corners.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 11, Jason Thomas.
And so Jason Thomas comes to the plate. He's been on base twice with 2 singles. Neither one of them been hit extremely hard, but they've found holes. And a base hit right here would score another one for Magnolia and get them within 1. Runner not going, pitch in the dirt, or low rather. Picked right off the dirt by McKinney. 1-0 count. Here comes the next pitch in the dirt this time. A great block by McKinney. That was a good job by the sophomore to keep that one in front. It's a 2-0 count to Jason Thomas. Pitch high. It's going to be grounded out to Smith. He fields it, touches second, and the Cardinals get out of the jam. But Magnolia does score a run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. It's 5-3 now here as we go to the top of the 6th inning. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Really, the spin was wicked. If he didn't get the only way you play that different is you get to it or you wait on it, but by then it,
Top of the 6th inning, and this has been a good one, folks. Camden Fairview up 5-3 on Magnolia. Been a lot of fun, been some good baseball played, but still more to go. A.J. Smith at the plate for the Cardinals against Tanner Nielsen. His 3rd inning of work. Ball 1 to Smith. Next pitch, line drive back up the middle. Hits the second baseman. Hits so hard, though. Has a tough play. Good job by the second baseman, number 5, Cade Browning. The ball was hit so hard that A.J. didn't have a good chance to make the base. The ball bounced off of Browning, but it was so quick he was able to get up, make a throw. A.J. dove into first base, but not in time. And so it's 1 out. Now Gunnar Branch steps back up. He is 2 for 3. There's a ball lifted out to right field. Right fielder Thomas coming up on it. He makes the catch. And quickly it's 2 outs here in the 6th inning. Cardinals had the bases loaded in the 3rd and in the 4th. Scored 4 runs over the course of those innings. Left them loaded in both innings as well. Left 1 on in the 5th, couldn't score a run. And now they bat here in the 6th with 2 outs. Trip O'Hara to the plate. He is 1 for 1, has 2 walks, scored a run as well. Off-speed pitch, O'Hara out in front, tips it back to the backstop. Nielsen has come in and pitched well for Magnolia after Edwards began to falter in the 4th inning. Nielsen finds the zone across the plate. 1-2 count. And here comes the next one. Swing and a miss. O'Hara goes down on strikes. Quick half inning for Magnolia. The Cardinals go quietly. They'll have to play some defense and have some good pitching as we go to the bottom of the 6th. 5-3. Cardinals on top. This is Camden Fairview Cardinal baseball. Bottom of the 6th. Let's pull that back up there. Bottom of the 6th. Cardinals up 5-3, and we have a new pitcher in the ball game. A little bit of a surprise. Didn't know that he was dressing today. But Logan Robertson is going to come in and try to save this game for the Cardinals. Logan nursing a little bit of a leg injury, but they gave him a break yesterday. Was hoping to maybe give him a break today and let him pitch on Thursday, but Cardinals really want this win right here against big competition Magnolia. So Logan will come in. Neal's day is done. Neal pitched 5 innings. He's in line for the win. He had given up 9 hits, 3 runs, 2 of those earned, walked 3, and struck out 4 in 91 pitches. Defensively, Neal leaves the mound, goes to first base. That pushes O'Hara out to left field. And Sewell goes back over to right field, and Alsobrook stays in center. He's playing there in replace of, or rather he took over for Thomas. Alsobrook started in left field, but he has shifted to center field after Martavius Thomas went down with a leg injury. First pitch from Robertson is in the dirt. Ball 1 to the batter, Tanner Edwards. Edwards is 0 for 2, does have an RBI, though. There's a strike from Robertson. Magnolia's worked their way back. There's a ball short. Clardy fields it, throws across to Neal. Out is made. And a good play defensively by the Cardinals. That ball was hit right in front of the plate, bounced real high. Clardy had a long ways to run to get it. He fielded it in time, made a good throw. 6-3 in the book. Come back to the top of the order, though. Eli Fields comes up. He's 1 for 2. Single and a walk. Pitch a little bit low from Robertson, ball 1. So same Magnolia, they've crept their way back. They were down 5-1, but have scored 1 in the last 2 innings. There's a pitch on the bottom half of the zone for strike 1. Good job by McKinney to pop that one back up in the zone. Good framework. Here's the next one. That's in the zone. Strike 2. He did it again, and a good pitch from Robertson. Now Fields is in the hole, 1-2. Here comes the next one. What will he bring? Breaking pitch, strike 3. Beautiful pitch by Robertson. And Fields didn't have a chance. That was a good-looking pitch, a good-looking sequence right there. 2 fastballs at the bottom of the zone. McKinney, big-time framing right there for strikes, and then Robertson did the work with the breaking pitch. Fields was frozen. Here comes Blanchard. Breaking pitch. Starts out a little high, stays a little high. Ball 1. Here comes the next one to Blanchard. Fastball is low and in the dirt. Blanchard doubled in the first. He walked in the third. It struck out in the fourth. Next pitch coming. Fastball, that one was a little too low. McKinney tried to pull it back up, but that was low. It's 3-0 now to the number 2 batter in the lineup for Magnolia. Next pitch coming is high, and 4 pitches. It is a walk to Blanchard. That brings up Tanner Nilsson. Nilsson had a long fly ball to the fence in left field over the head of Sewell back in the 5th. He ended up scoring a run after the double. So Robertson works out of the stretch here. Here's the pitch, breaking pitch, or off-speed pitch rather. It comes in as a strike on the bottom half of the zone. Robertson comes home, checking the runner. Ball grounded over into the right side. Smith tries to field it, can't pick it up. And Nielsen gets on base. So the error is going to cost the Cardinals there a little bit, but still have a chance to get out of this inning without any runs scored. Neal was on first. He was holding the runner, so he had no chance to get over to that ball. Smith had to shift way to his left, but he was there in plenty of time. He let the hop play him. So it's fastball on the bottom half of the zone to Hunter Buford. With 2 outs, 0-1 count, runners at first and second. Robertson checks the runner at second, now comes home. Breaking pitch. Buford fouls it off out of play. He's in the hole 0-2. Runner in over at first base. I do not have his, what's his name? The runner, 34, do you know? Dunn, that's right. Devin, maybe? He's running for Nielsen, the pitcher for Magnolia. 0-2 pitch coming to Buford. Breaking pitch, line through the hole on the right side. Sewell's going to have to come up and get it. They're going to push the runner in from third. The pitch, throw's coming in. Cutoff is there. And Magnolia has plated another on the line drive base hit by Buford. Nielsen's runner, Dunn, makes it around to third, so runners at the corners. 2 outs here in the 6th inning. It is a 5-4 ball game. Tying run stands 90 feet away. Xander Taylor batting. He's singled back in the 5th, was stranded at 3rd. Robertson steps off here. You got to give Buford credit there. He had been fooled on several breaking pitches this afternoon, but that one he waited on and drove it into the hole on the right side. Pitch from Robertson, swung on and missed. Xander tried to hold up, or rather Xander Taylor tried to hold up, but could not do it on the high fastball. Cardinals trying to get out of this inning, clinging to a 1-run lead. Robertson checks, now comes home. Fastball again. Taylor cannot catch up to it. It is strike 2. Let's see a fastball here high from Robertson. Here comes the pitch. There it is, swing and a miss, and Robertson does get out of it. But a run does score. And Magnolia is back within 1. It's 5-4. We head to the top of the 7th here in Magnolia. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
On 1 hit.
Folks, it's been a good one here in Magnolia. Cardinals clinging now to a 5-4 ball game. 5-4 lead. We are in the top of the 7th inning. And Cardinals are at the plate trying to extend the lead. Carson McKinney will lead things off here. McKinney 0 for 3. He swings and misses at the first pitch he sees from Nielsen. Nielsen again came in the 4th and has really shut the Cardinals down. Next pitch coming, breaking pitch, low, ball 1. Good eye right there by McKinney. McKinney lined out to center field on a hard hit ball in the 2nd inning. Struck out in the 3rd, swinging, got on base by an error in the 4th. Next pitch fouled off behind here, and it is strike number 2. Cardinals have McKinney, Neal, and Fain. And if anybody reaches, also Brook. 1-2 pitch coming. Breaking pitch, line drive to the left side. And that is a base hit. A good job by McKinney. He found the high fastball and took it right back to the left side. And the Cardinals have a leadoff runner here in the 7th. So now Jeffrey Neal bats. He's 0 for 3. Has 2 strikeouts. Has not looked real comfortable at the plate tonight. He squares to bunt. He tries. It fouled off over into the Cardinal dugout. And it's strike 1. Cardinals have attempted many bunts this year, but have not been successful but a couple of times. Be good to see a squeeze here, but he turns, tries to bunt. He does get this one down, but it goes foul. Got to control that head of that bat. But it's 0-2 now. Kevin Fain waits on deck. Fain has had a good day. He's 2 for 3. Has an RBI, a double, and a single. Here's Neal. Pitch from Nielsen. Inside. Breaking pitch fell inside there. 1-2 the count. Next pitch coming from Nielsen. Swung on defensive swing there, but a good job. He fouls it off behind the backstop. Here comes the pitch. Neal swings, pops one foul to the left side. Is somebody going to get there? Left fielder does get there. Runner's going to try to tag up, and McKinney is out at second base. A double play. Big double play right there. Not sure why we're tagging up. The out was made not deep in foul territory, and so the double play erases the base runner. And so the Cardinals now with 2 outs. Momentum shifts a little bit to Magnolia. Ball 1 to Kevin Fain. Again, Kevin has a double, a single, grounded out to the second baseman. Big cut on a low fastball. Couldn't connect. 1-1 is the count. Next pitch coming. That ball is in the dirt. Good eye right there to lay off.
Let's go
2-1 coming. Ball fouled up and out of play. The bottom half of the inning, Magnolia has Cade Browning, Ethan Franks, and Jason Thomas. Bottom half of their order to bat. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, and the Cardinals get a base hit, but they get a double play on a base running mistake, a strikeout as well, and Cardinals go down 1 hit, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and none left on base. We go to the bottom of the 7th, folks. 5-4, Camden Fairview on top. We'll see what happens. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. Bottom of the 7th, the Cardinals going to try to close it out. Robertson on the mound again for his second inning of work. Cardinals cling to a 5-4 lead. It's been a good one, folks. Hope you've been with us the whole time, but if not, we'll try to catch you up. The Cardinals went scoreless in the first. The Panthers put one on the board. Cardinals tied it up in the second, got a run in the third, then played it 3 in the fourth. But since then, Cardinals have been quiet, but Magnolia has put 1 across in the 4th, 5th, and 6th. They bat here in the bottom of the 7th, trailing by 1. Cardinals have played good defense today for the most part. They do have 1 error in the ball game. But beyond that, been really good defense. Robertson pitched well, but the walk in the 6th hurt as he came around to score on a single by Buford. Browning is coming to the plate against the Cardinals. He grounds one over to first base on the first pitch. Jeffrey Neal makes the play, and 1 out. Hard hit ball. Neal went to the ground and got the ball and found the out at first. So the next batter is a new batter, number 6. Here comes the next pitch. Swing and a miss. First pitch was a ball. That one there's a swing and a miss. We'll get the name of the batter here in a moment. Here comes the next one from Robertson. Swing and a miss. Barker is his last name. Breaking pitch stays high. I guess I can look that up too. Blake Barker, he's a sophomore. Here's the pitch. A defensive swing fouled off to the right side. He just stuck the bat out there and made contact. So Blake Barker, he's batting in place of Ethan Franks. Two count, one out. Here's the pitch from Robertson. Breaking pitch hit to Smith at second base. He fields it cleanly, throws over to first, and out number 2. So the last hope for Magnolia is Jason Thomas, and he's had a hot bat tonight. He's 2 for 3.
For the Panthers, number 11, Jason Thomas.
Robertson trying to finish this game. Save it for Neal. There's a swing and a foul ball back to the backstop. 0-1 count. We'll see Magnolia at the last game. I think it's the last game of the season we play Magnolia now, since the season shifted a little bit. Back at home, but right now, here we are in Magnolia. Cardinals trying to pick up a road win and remain undefeated in conference. Next pitch coming. In the dirt, that's 2 in the dirt to Thomas. It's now a 2-1 count. Five-4 score. Cardinals on top. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Thomas can't find it. And Magnolia down to their last strike here. Here it comes from Robertson. Swing and a miss, and it's a Redbird winner. Cardinals defeat the Magnolia Panthers by a final of 5-4 in this road game, 8-4A conference matchup. What a game it was, folks. It's been a great one. And the Cardinals improved their record to 9-2. Let me get that right. And 6-0 in conference. Magnolia falls to 7-3 and go to 3-2 in the conference. Cardinals win it 5-4. Winning pitcher will be Jeffrey Neal. Losing pitcher is Seth Edwards, and your save goes to Logan Robertson. We'll come back, give you some more stats, and wrap this one up. Get ready for a JV game. Camden Fairview wins 5-4. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. Back in Magnolia, the Cardinals win it over the Panthers in 7. 5-4 the final score. The Cardinals able to get enough runs and played really good defense throughout the game and got some good pitching as well to pick up the win. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals. They left 8 on base. Panthers had 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error, and 8 left on base as well. Winning pitcher Jeffrey Neal, he picks up his 3rd win of the year. Seth Edwards will take the loss. He was the starting pitcher for Magnolia. Logan Robertson picks up the save, his first save of the year. Logan finished his line, 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 run, not earned, 1 walk and 3 strikeouts, pitched 31 pitches this afternoon. Neal threw 5 innings, 9 hits, 3 runs, 2 of those earned, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. He threw 91. For the Cardinals, started off a little rough. We went 3 up and 3 down in the top of the first, but then we're able to play to run in the second. Triple O'Hara walked, stole a base, and then Camden Fairview got an RBI single to tie the game up. Magnolia had scored 1 in the bottom of the first as their leadoff batter singled, worked his way around the bases and scored. In the third, the Cardinals get their leadoff batter on. That was Clardy. He got hit by a pitch, his first of 2 on this evening. He ended up scoring. Cardinals left the bases loaded in the third, couldn't do anything else. It was 2-1 at that point. In the fourth, nothing happening for Magnolia. Rather, at the bottom of the third, nothing happened for Magnolia. The top of the fourth, that's where Cardinals did their damage. It was a leadoff by Fain. He hit a double. He ended up getting thrown out at home, but also got on by single. Clardy got hit by a pitch. The fielder's choice, Thomas, he got on base, but again, Fain was thrown out at home on that fielder's choice. A.J. Smith flew out to center field. It was 2 outs at that point. No runs had scored. But Gunnar Branch, he gets an RBI single. O'Hara gets an RBI single. And then McKinney gets on base by error. The shortstop made an error. And the third run, that was Thomas, scored. So the Cardinals went up 5-1 at that point. At that point, though, Magnolia started to inch back in the game. They scored 1 in the bottom of the fourth, make it 4-2. Magnolia's pitching change was effective. Tanner Nilsson came in to replace Seth Edwards, and he pretty much shut the Cardinals down. He did give up 2 hits to finish out his afternoon, but the Cardinals could not score. Magnolia scores another one in the bottom of the 5th, scores another in the bottom of the 6th. But then in the 7th inning, the Cardinals got a base hit off of Nielsen, but run into a double play. Couldn't do anything in that inning. And so Robertson has to come in and pitch the save. He does that, has some good defense behind him. Ground out to first base, ground out to second base, and then the strikeout of Jason Thomas to end the ball game. Magnolia, or rather Camden Fairview, wins over the Panthers 5-4. It was a beautiful afternoon. Clouds have actually parted a little bit. We got a little blue sky around. And the Cardinals are getting ready for a JV squad game. Cardinals, again, they go to 9-2 on the year. And they are at the top of the conference, sitting 6-0. Magnolia drops to 7-3, and they're now 3-2 in conference. We'll see what some of the others, if we can find some scores from around the conference today, we will try to update that standings. But the Cardinals playing well, winning conference games back-to-back yesterday and today, and they got another one on Thursday against Star City. That will be back home at Camden Yards. All right, folks, a Redbird winner on a Tuesday afternoon. The Cardinals win 5-4 over the Panthers. A great win down in Columbia County. We're going to take a break. We'll get ready for the JV game, and we will try to bring it to you. We're glad you're with us. Thanks for our sponsors, Jim Golden Ford Lincoln and the home plate cam. That finally the cable decided to, I guess, stay in place. Not sure what happened there, but it worked. And then, of course, our first and third base cameras brought to you by Harrison's Carpet Cleaning. We appreciate them helping us out. We appreciate you being with us. Invite your friends along. They can join us here on YouTube. We try to bring every game to you. You are listening to Camden Fairview Cardinals Baseball. We'll be back with the JV game in just a moment. This is Jonathan Wolf, Camden Fairview Baseball. All right, it is JV time here in Magnolia. If the Cardinals varsity squad won the first one 5-4 in a great ball game. Now we got Magnolia and Camden Fairview JV. And the pitcher, that's not the way you want to start as he catches his front foot on the ground and falls to the side, but he'll do it again. This time he kicks, and a line drive foul by Richard Clardy. Clardy leading things off, Jackson Bradshaw, and looks like Tyler Wendling will be the first three up. The pitcher, there's a ball hit out to left field. That ball is going to push the left fielder back. Left fielder cannot get to it. Clardy is going to round first. He's going to dig for two, and he is in with a stand-up double. So he leads things off with a double here against the pitcher. That is Baker Allhands. Baker, a freshman here on the Magnolia squad. He's now throwing to Jackson Bradshaw. That pitch a little high. Ball one. Next pitch coming from Allhands. Jackson hits it high to the left side. That ball is going to go just out of play and foul. Team over here kind of pumped up with that one. That one driven pretty well. Just got out of play. So it's a 1-1 count to Bradshaw. Pitch coming. Swing and a miss. He had the fence in his eyes, not the baseball. Next one coming. Try to throw a breaking pitch. It stayed high for ball number two. Here comes the pitch. Bradshaw waits on a breaking pitch, stays up. And he's able to stay back on it enough to foul it off. 2-2 count. Clardy stands on second base. There's a line drive, finds the grass in left field. Clardy comes to third, he rounds, is held up. As the ball comes in quickly, Bradshaw with a single. And that brings in Colton DeWoody. He bats with runners at the corners. Pitch coming from Allhands. Colton out in front of it, fouls it off. Two well-hit balls against Allhands. Actually, three. One of them went foul. DeWoody sees that in front of him, and he wants to get a piece of that, too. Here's the pitch. That pitch just a little bit outside for ball number one. Bradshaw not running, pitch coming. That pitch inside, ball number two. Clardy is at third. That's Richard Clardy. Jackson Bradshaw is at first. Pitch coming, runner going. Runner, our ball in the dirt. Throw down to second is not in time. And so it is a 3-1 count to DeWoody with runners at second and third. Here comes the 3-1. Fouled off, out of play. This is the JV squad game. I'm going to try to push this through. Actually, the clouds have somewhat parted, like I said. Blue skies. It's been a nice evening, actually, after a little mist before the ball game earlier. There's a line drive out to left center field. Center fielder on the move. He's going to get there, make the catch. And the runners do advance, so a run comes in. Hard hit ball by D. Woody. Sacrifice flying an RBI. And Bradshaw makes it over to third. Clardy comes in and scores. That brings in Tyler Windling. He digs in with one out. Here comes the pitch from all hands. Good looking pitch. It's low though. Here is the next one from all hands. That's a ball outside, I guess. Was it outside? So it is a 2-0 count. That's in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. Daniel Bryan is on deck. Windling with a 3-0 count. Watches ball number 4, and so he takes the trot to first base.
Now batting for the Cardinals, number 22.
Daniel Bryan to come to the plate. Runners at the corners again. 1 out. Cardinals up 1-0 in this JV game. Crowd has significantly diminished. Big cut by Daniel. He fouls it off behind the plate. This place was really rocking just a little while ago as Magnolia was trying to make a comeback against the Cardinals. 7th inning was a good one. Cardinals able to withstand the push of the Panthers and pick up the win. There's a ground ball. Back to the pitcher. All hands throws to second for the out. Throw across to first base, and the double play is made. So no run there, but 1 run does cross on the sacrifice fly by D. Woody. It's 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the first. This is Camden Fairview Cardinal baseball. Bottom of the first inning. JV squad up 1-0 on the JV Panthers of Magnolia. Richard Clardy is on the mound, getting his warm-up pitches. Cardinals able to put one across the plate in the top of the first, but left one stranded, ended in a double play. So they'll try to hold the Panthers here in the bottom of the first. Clardy is on the mound. Looks like Tyler Windling is behind the plate. Daniel Bryan over at first. Colton D. Woody is at second base. Dylan Windling is at third. Jackson Bradshaw is at shortstop. Left field is A.J. Watson. Center field is Cade Goldsmith. And D.D. Frazier is in right field. And we have with us Kevin Fain. Kevin Fain was big-time plays, big-time at bats. Kevin, that's a lot of fun. It felt good, huh?
Yes, sir, it did.
Kevin's, I've not been around the program a whole lot, but understanding you've gone through a lot of time and a lot of injuries, and and just trying to work yourself back into just the baseball mode, and to come here in a big game against Magnolia, get a double, a single, and just really have some good at bats.
Yes, sir.
Positive energy.
Yeah, I've been working a lot on it. I've been anticipating it and wanting to come back, and it's really good that I'm now able to be back here.
You got, of course, your senior year. His first pitch from Clardy is in for a strike. Your senior year, and you get to come back, and we have a good squad here. You get to be a part of it.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So you've DH today. We've had you in the outfield. You play a very solid outfield most of the time. Most of the time it's right field, but you enjoy the outfield.
Oh yeah, I enjoy it a lot. It's one of my favorite places to be.
I understand that. I do. Foul ball off behind the plate there. And the batter is Blake Barker. Clardy goes into the windup. Pitches, nice breaking pitch. Strikeout is made. Windling picks it up, throws down. I think he was already out, but he does make sure, and it's out number one. Clardy strikes out Blake Barker. The new batter is going to be number 14. That is Ashton Hunter. He digs in, one out here in the bottom half of the first inning. So walk me through, Kevin, just thinking, we come in, you average a little low, you're struggling a little bit, but you come in, big time opportunity, you get a hit in the second. What are you thinking there off of Edwards? You played against a lot of these guys too, I think, with the travel squad team, right?
Yeah, we played a lot together, and I played against a few of them, and really I've just been working on seeing it deep and putting it to the opposite field, and he gave me a good pitch. It was a little high, and it was curling outside, so I could just push it over there and get on base easy.
Ended up getting stranded out there, but you got the RBI on the knock, which tied things up in the second inning.
Yes,
and then you come back in the fourth, and big hit double, and that surely felt good off the bat.
Yeah, it did feel good. It always feels good to see the ball go that way.
That is for sure. 2-1 to count to the batter, Hunter. Clardy goes into the windup. He's in the dirt there. Windling, good stop. It's 3-1 now with one out. Cardinals leading 1-0 in the varsity game. Well, Kevin, we appreciate you stopping in and visiting with us, and a big win tonight. I know it's a big team win. We had a good one last Friday. What was that like in El Dorado, just having to come back down 3? Ground ball to Bradshaw. He fields it over at shortstop. Throw to Bryan, and he is out. What was that like? That was a big win.
Yeah, that was a big win, and it was just a great experience to be out there, and everybody's just hyped up, and everybody's just happy to be there together and working hard. And it's good to see it all pay off.
That's exactly right. Really sets us up, sets y'all up for the remainder of the season. We got a lot of baseball to play over the next 3 weeks,
yes,
and
we're
going to have to be able to stick together and come through games like the one we saw in El Dorado.
Yes, sir.
Well, Kevin, we appreciate you. Thank you for stopping in, man.
No problem.
That's Kevin Fain, senior outfielder, DH. He had a couple of hits tonight, had an RBI single that tied things up in the second. There's a foul ball off the bat. Number 26, Porter Alston. Porter is in the hole 0-2, 2 outs here. Clardy pitching a good game so far. Yeah, good to see Fain get some good hits. Breaking pitch just stays a little bit high from Clardy. Cardinals had 8 hits in the ball game. Defensively, a great one. There's a swing and a miss. And Alston goes down on strikes. Richard Clardy does a great job on the mound. We go to the top of the second. It is 1-0 Camden Fairview. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
It only takes one, though.
Top of the second, we're in the JV game. Camden Fairview and Magnolia. It is 1-0. Camden Fairview on top. We're in the top of the second. Here at Panther Stadium. I don't know if that's what this is called or not. Panther Stadium, we reckon that? I would think the football stadium is Panther Stadium. I don't know. Maybe this is Panther Field. I'm not real sure. Here's the pitch. Landon Morgan at the plate. Takes a pitch inside from Baker Allhands. Ball 1. Here on University Avenue across from SAU. It has turned into a beautiful evening. Here's a pitch from Allhands in the dirt. Ball 2. It has just been gorgeous after the mist that happened right before the game. But it's a lovely spring afternoon. The birds are chirping, and baseball is being played. Great time of the year. Here comes the pitch from Allhands. There's a fastball strike. 2-1 now to Morgan. Cardinals scored 1 in the first. They had a double, a single. There's a swing and a foul ball on a breaking pitch. Sacrifice fly by D. Woody, plated Clardy. But then we had a double play that ended the inning, and Magnolia got out of a jam. Next pitch coming, 2-2. That ball a little bit up, caught the catcher. Ball hit off the catcher, goes over and towards the Magnolia dugout, and the catcher shaking up just a little bit. 3-2 count. Here it is to Morgan. Swung on. It's hit back towards second base. He comes over, fields it, throws across. Nice play by the second baseman. That's Ashton Hunter. And he had to come in front of the bag to get it and then threw a nice off-balance throw to first base for the out. So Morgan is erased. And now Dylan Wendling will be batting with 1 out. Pitch coming outside to Wendling. Grant Jeffers is on deck. Waiting on his turn. But here's Wendling. Swung on, fouled out of play. We will be back in Camden at Camden Yards on Thursday afternoon against Star City. A little change in the schedule to next week. We play Smackover at home on Monday. As the pitch comes in the dirt. We play Smackover at home on Monday, and then we will travel to Hamburg on Tuesday. Then we pick up a game on Wednesday, not normally in the schedule, but we had to make that game shifted up in the schedule. So we play Star City on Wednesday, and then we have a day off on Thursday. Then we play Friday. I don't remember what that game is Friday. Who is that Friday of next week? We play 4 games in the week. It's going to be a challenging week for sure. Here's the pitch. Grounder to the left side, out of play. I could be wrong. I thought we played one on the next week. We play Monday at Smackover's home. Tuesday is at Hamburg. Wednesday is at Star City, and swing and a miss, and Wendling goes down swinging. Who do we play on Friday? That's Wednesday. Warren. At Warren or at home? Oh, my goodness, we travel. We travel. Pitch to Grant Jeffers is high for ball 1. So we've got 3 conference travel games next week. Cardinals, we're in the middle of our season. Swing and a miss by Jeffers. Starting to deal a little bit with injuries. Not any time to lay down. A.J. Watson on deck. Here's the pitch in the dirt. So the schedule, again, it had to change I believe it was 2 games at the end of the season that were shifted up because there'll be a conference tournament at the end of April. Tapper foul. Jeffers looks at a 2-2 count from all hands. Here comes the pitch from Jeffers. Swung on and fouled off. Two-two count again. Here comes the pitch, breaking pitch. Jeffers swings and misses. Ball is dropped by the catcher. And he's going to make it to first base as the throw down to first base was short. First baseman couldn't corral it, and Jeffers beats out the throw. So that brings up A.J. Watson with the runner at first base.
Number 14, A.J. Watson.
2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Here comes the pitch. Ball outside. Watson watches another one outside, 2-0. Cade Goldsmith on deck. He wants a chance to bat here in the second. Cardinals need to score a run. It's 1-0. In the dirt, 3-0. Here comes the pitch from all hands. That is on the outside corner for a strike. Now Watson has a chance to deliver here. He can pull it down that right field line. Here comes the pitch from all hands. Swing out in front of it. It is now a 3-2 count. All hands checks. Now he comes home. Fouled off the left side out of play. We'll do it again, 3-2, 2 outs, runner at first base. Watson ready. Now the check on the runner. Jeffers was leaning a little bit there. Should be off with the pitch. All hands checked on him. Now we come back set again. Runner's going. Watson pops it out to center field. Center fielder comes in. Underneath it, makes the catch. And that is the end of the inning. So the Cardinals go quietly. Leave one on base, though. It is 1-0. We go to the bottom of the second. This is Camden Fairview Cardinal baseball. Bottom of the second inning. It is 1-0 in favor of the JV Cardinals against the JV Panthers. Richard Clardy back on the mound. Cade Goldsmith's in center field. Clardy pitched a good first inning. He's back on the mound again, and the batter is Cade Key. Ball to the backstop, ball one. Barehanded attempt. Trying to catch it back at the mound. Here comes the next one from Clardy. In the dirt. Ball number 2. News of the day, Governor Asa Hutchison immediately removed the mask mandate. Sounds like good news. Foul ball back to the backstop. Next pitch coming, breaking pitch. What a good pitch by Clardy. Swing and a miss by Key. And it is a 2-2 count. Next pitch, breaking pitch again. And it gets away from the catcher, Windling, but he throws down to first, a strikeout, and a 2-3 put out for the first out here in the second inning. Talking about the mask, we were talking, Wes and I, about the fact that I don't think I've eaten at a pizza buffet since February of last year. That's crazy. Gonna have to go find me one. Ball outside. Foul back out of play. Batter is number 19, Camden Smith. Camden, that's not a common first name. Pitch in the dirt by, I keep wanting to call him Goldsmith. I know it's not. I just keep looking at his number wrong. Goldsmith 16 out in outfield. I'm looking at 13. I'm getting them crossed. It's Richard Clardy. And he is pitching in a great JV game. Here's the next one, breaking pitch. He is really controlling that pitch. And a strike to Smith. 2-2 pitch coming. Another breaking pitch, just inside. If you catch that ball, the Windling dropped it. If you catch it and just maybe frame it, that might be strike 3. Here's the next one. Ball hit back to Clardy. Good play and a throw over to first base. And the senior doing an excellent job on the mound this evening. So now batting is number 23, Hunter Manuel.
Now batting for the Panthers, 23, Hunter Manuel.
Hunter digs in with 2 outs, and Clardy comes with the breaking pitch. It's low for a ball. Pitch low for ball number 2. I did miss a defensive change. Landon Morgan came in at first base for Daniel Bryan. Everything else stayed the same. D. Woody at second. Windling over at third. That's Dylan Windling. Tyler Windling's behind the plate. Jackson Bradshaw is at shortstop. A.J. Watson in left field. Cade Goldsmith in center. And D.D. Frazier in right. Here comes the pitch. Breaking pitch fouled back to the screen. (3-1). Next one from Clardy. Just a little bit high with the breaking pitch. And it is a walk to Manuel. So now Baker Allhands, the pitcher, comes to the plate. He digs in with 2 outs and a runner on first. Clardy's going to go out of the stretch here. Strike on the bottom half of the zone. 0-1. Here comes the next one. Good cut, fouled off to the right side over by the Panther den. Actually hits the roof of the Panther den. So it's an 0-2 count now. Cardinals plated one in the first. Everything's been quiet since then. Clardy trying to get out of this inning. Leave that runner stranded at first. 0-2 pitch to all hands. Breaking pitch. Ooh. Ooh. Good looking pitch. Did not apparently find the zone. 1-2. Here's the next one. That's low. Good block by Wendling, although it does get away to the right side. I thought he had gotten it in front of him, but it actually scooted away to the right side, and the runner, Manuel, he advances to second. That's the tying run. Here comes the pitch. Another foul ball. 2-2, the count to all hands. Definitely a quieter crowd than it was about 30 minutes ago. Breaking pitch falls outside. Things have gotten quiet around here after the Cardinals come in and defeat the Panthers in the varsity game. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, and all hands goes down on strikes. Clardy gets out of the jam, and the Cardinals still have a lead 1-0. We go to the top of the third. This is Camden Fairview Cardinal baseball. Top of the third inning. Cardinals JV squad up 1-0 on the Panthers. Scored one in the first. Now going to try to score another one in the third. Kate Goldsmith comes to the plate. New pitcher in the game is Tanner Edwards, and he drills Goldsmith in the back on the first pitch. Edwards played center field in the first game. He is on the mound now. And his first pitch, a little bit off the target, I think. And Goldsmith took one in the back. That one, we heard that one here. That probably hurt a little bit. All right, so Jason Wolf digs in with Goldsmith at first. First pitch coming from Edwards. In the dirt, Goldsmith, good read. He takes off to second. Edwards, he just rears back and throws it about as hard as he can. Doesn't look like it's a lot of control in the first two pitches. We wondered if that was Seth Edwards' brother. Seth started the first game. They're both juniors, so it could be twins. I don't know. Yes. So a 1-0 count to Wolf. Here's the pitch. There's a strike, bottom of the zone. He finds it that time. Just had to work out the kinks, I guess. Wolf digs in. Runner at second. Here comes the pitch. Just a little bit low. Good eye. 2-1. Here comes the next one. Low again. 3-1. Good eye. So here comes the 3-1 pitch from Edwards. Strike. He throws it across the plate. Got to dig in now. Choke up on that bat. Guard the plate. Try to move the runner over. Edwards comes set. And he comes home. Low inside, and Wolf works a walk. And that goes, and he goes down to first base. And so that brings in Brandon Blackburn. He'll dig in with no outs and runners at first and second. D.D. Frazier is on deck. Pitch coming. Swing and a miss from Blackburn. Next one coming to Blackburn. He fouls it off to the backstop.
Good cut, good cut.
Trying to do something with it here, see if we can't score a run or two. Goldsmith on second. He got hit in the back, and Wolf stands at first. He walked. New pitcher again is Tanner Edwards. Pitch. Oh, hit to the right side. It's a base hit for Brandon Blackburn. Coming around to score is Goldsmith. And Brandon Blackburn gets a base hit, and the team goes nuts over here in the dugout. He hit it through the hole on the right side, a line drive, and the Cardinals go up 2-0. Wolf advances to second. Brandon's excited over there at first. And the whole team excited in the dugout. D.D. Frazier now bats. He watches ball high. Richard Clardy will bat next. Should he get a chance? There's no outs. Here comes the next one from Edwards. Ball high again. It is a 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. He finds the zone on Frazier. It is a 2-1 count now. 2-0 again our score. Runners have their leads. Here comes the pitch. Ball hit out to the right side. It's a catch over at second base. A double play as Blackburn took off. But a solid line drive by Frazier hit straight to Hunter over at second. Honestly, that could have been a triple play because Wolf took off on contact. He did actually stop and turn around, but I think they could have got Wolf at second and over back to first for the triple play, but it wasn't done. So Clardy comes up to bat now with Wolf standing at second base. Ball high. Well, that's a hard shot by D.D. There's a pitch low. Two-0 the count. Well, that ball just about clipped Clardy again. I'm sorry, he had a double in the first inning. That's what it was. Yeah, he had to drive over the left fielder's head. That's right. It was his brother that got hit in the first game. There's strike one on a 3-0 count. Got hit twice in the first game. Scored both times, though. 3-1 is the count. Here comes the pitch to Richard Clardy. He grounds it left. Foul out of play. We are glad you're with us on this Tuesday afternoon of baseball here on Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. But I will encourage you on Thursday afternoon, I believe the weather's going to be great. Come on out to the ballpark and support these young men. They are working hard. They're playing some great baseball, and they're a lot of fun to watch. Clardy fouls it off to the right side. First baseman gives chase, just out of play. They are a lot of fun to watch. Got a really good squad, and we love being able to bring you baseball like this. For those that can't travel, or maybe can't get off work in time to make it to a game, that's what we're doing this for. Camden Fairview Baseball Booster Club, and we're glad to be able to, but we encourage you to be at the ballpark. There's a line drive out to left field. That's going to get down to score. Jason Wolf rounding third. Coach is going to send him. Wolf's coming in. Here comes the throw. It's cut off. Now the throw comes in, and he is out at the plate as he was thrown out. A good cutoff play. And he is out at the plate, and that will end the inning. So a line drive base hit turns into an out. And it's a 2-0 score as we go to the bottom of the third. Cardinals lead. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. Bottom of the third inning. It is a 2-0 ball game in the JV Cards versus JV Panthers game. Richard Clardy takes the mound for his third inning of work. Daniel Bryan back in at first base. Jackson Bradshaw shifts to third. And Grant Jeffers is in at shortstop. Watson still out in left field. Goldsmith in center. And Blackburn takes his place in right field. Batter is number 34, Devin Dunn. He takes strike one from Clardy. Next pitch from Clardy. Breaking pitch, line drive. Ooh, almost picked up by D. Woody. Ball gets by Blackburn. He picks it up, going to throw it in. Ball comes into the infield, misses the cutoff man, but Clardy's there to back it up. Boy, D. Woody just about got to it. Line drive heavy. I mean, hard shot by Devin Dunn. So now Brent Register, he will bat with the runner at second base. Well, we have been blessed with the weather today. They said it wasn't supposed to really start raining until later this evening, about 9 o'clock. But when we got to Magnolia, when I pulled end of the stadium, actually just before getting into Magnolia, I could see the mist. As the pitch comes in the dirt, ball one. And it began to mist, a pretty heavy mist, enough to have the wipers on, and I thought, oh, how are we going to do this? So we got out here and swinging a miss by a register. Started trying to set up and keep things somewhat covered, had Ziploc bags over the cameras, and did our best, and then all of a sudden it's just kind of dried up. The air got a little bit thinner, not so riddled with moisture, and we got the game underway, and before you know it, we had some blue skies around us. The cameras finally started working. Turned into a pretty nice afternoon and hopefully a pretty decent broadcast. We're in the JV game. Cardinals up 2-0. There is a runner on second, though. Clardy pitches outside to register. No outs here in the bottom of the third. Not sure if this is a 3-inning game or a 5-inning game. We will find out momentarily, but here is the pitch in the dirt. Register is going to register a walk. So Riley McCook is going to bat with runners at first and second, no outs. Good block by Wendling. He keeps it in front of him, quickly up to get it. Ball one, though, to the batter McCook. Breaking pitch, slow breaking pitch, falls in for a strike. One count. Another slow breaking pitch. That ball hit to the right side. Daniel Bryan comes up underneath it, makes the catch for out number one.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 6, Blake Barker.
Blake Barker comes back to the plate. He digs in with, again, runners at first and second. Ethan Jones is a pinch runner. Ball foul, or hit high behind the plate here. Wendling cannot get underneath it, and the ball drops harmlessly foul. Tough off the bat for a catcher to get his bearings, get the helmet off and find it. Especially when the ball gets above the lights, you have to really try to pick it up, and against a gray sky. Wendling could not manage that one. It's a foul ball. Next pitch coming in the dirt. Good block there. It's a 1-1 count. Clardy from the stretch. Runner going. Strike on the pitch, but Devin Dunn steals third base, and the runner, Ethan Jones, takes second. He picked a good pitch to run on. That slow breaking pitch gave him a good jump. There's that slow breaking pitch again. Oh, goodness gracious. and the batter, Barker, he turned around smiling. I think he knew he got away with one. The umpire did not call a strike. Good looking pitch. Here's the next one. He tried to throw that breaking pitch again. That one was in the dirt. So that will run the count full. First base is open. Don't want to put him there. Here's the pitch. Throws it in the dirt. Ball to the backstop. Run is going to score, and Jones moves up to third base. And now slow to get the ball. Barker is going to take second. So losing track of where we were, the ball goes to the backstop. We didn't get it quickly, and the walk to Barker turns into a double. Not in the books, but he gets to second base, a two-base walk. So now Ashton Hunter comes to the plate. Runners at second and third, 1 out. It's a 2-1 ball game. Cardinals clinging to a 1-run lead. Here's the pitch. Foul back to the backstop. In the dirt, blocked by Windley. Good block as the runner, Jones, he charged down the line and then had to charge back to third to try to get back. He got his uniform dirty. That's what I'm talking about. Wear that dirt with pride, my friend. Foul off behind us, yeah, no doubt. Jake says that he'll get his clothes dirty at work one day. It won't be playing a baseball game. Few do. Here's the next one. Tries to throw that breaking ball. It just goes in the dirt. And the throw down. They get him. That time Jones took a big lead, and Windling threw him out at third base. Bradshaw made the catch in the tag, and a good play. So it is a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Here comes the pitch from Clardy. Breaking pitch falls off the plate. Hunter, a 2-2 count. Pitch in the dirt to the backstop. And the throw to home. Can't make the play. Barker is going to score from second. That ball bound away. Windley could not find it. Ended up, Clardy had a better chance of getting the ball than Windling did. Windling had to rush back to the plate. The throw to the plate was not in time. Got away from the catcher, and so it is a 2-2 ball game, and Hunter made it a 2-base walk again. That's 2 in this inning. Here comes the pitch from Clardy. It's high to the batter, number 26, Porter Alston. Panthers have plated 2. It is 2 outs. There's a ball hit to the right side. Bryan cannot field it. It goes into foul territory. Hunter is going to round third, but he is held up. That ball, he let too many bounces come his way. And so Austin is on base. That brings up number 15, Cade Key. He bats with runners at the corners. Cardinals trying to get out of this inning with it being tied 2-2. Clardy was in his wind-up position, had to step off, now out of the stretch. Here comes the pitch, high for ball 1. (4-3) Arkansas. Who are we playing tonight? That's right, UCA. That's right. In the dirt, Clardy spikes it in the ground. A good block by Windling. 4-3, the Razorbacks up on the Bears of UCA. They playing that where? It is at Baum. Well, I kind of wondered if they weren't playing there in Little Rock. 6-3 now, ball. Huh? They won't let them do it anymore? They used to. Oh, not this year. I got you. I know we've gone and watched them once or twice. Little Rock, midweek game. Pitch low, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Coach Keith walking out. He's going to have to make a decision. on what to do here. Clardy has thrown a lot of pitches in this ball game. This inning has lasted a lot longer than they wanted it to. Yeah, so Arkansas playing UCA in baseball. Football, I believe, do they play UAPB this coming year? And then Arkansas State in a couple of years, I believe. Big change from how it used to be.
Now back to the Panthers, number 19, Camden Smith.
Camden Smith comes to the plate with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Clardy stays in the game. Out of the windup, here comes the pitch from Clardy. Breaking pitch, strike 1. When it's there, it's a good-looking pitch. Here in this inning, he spiked several in the ground, having a little bit of trouble. Here's the next one from Clardy. It's hit foul out behind the dugout of Magnolia. So trying to get out of this one, keeping the game tied at 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking pitch. Ooh, good-looking pitch. Not called. I think the batter thought it was a strike. Here comes the next one. Good block. There's that ball spiked in the ground. 2-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. Clardy and Smith in a battle. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, swing and a miss. Clardy gets out of the jam. The game stays tied. And I believe that is the end of the ball game. Yes, it is. It is the end of the ball game. So, JV squad ends up in a tie in this one against the JV Panthers of Magnolia. But the big game, the varsity squad Cardinals, they pick up a big win against Magnolia here in Columbia County. 5-4 was the final. We will be back in action on Thursday afternoon from Camden Yards. We will have that broadcast for you right here on Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. But other than that, we're going to get out of here. For Wes O'Hara, Jake Morgan, I'm Jonathan Wolf. A Redbird winner tonight, 5-4. Thanks for joining us. This has been Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.